All right, let's dive straight in. No beating around the bush today. Google just dropped a bombshell with its Q2 2025 earnings. The kind of news that makes the whole tech world stop and take notice. We're talking blockbuster results that didn't just meet expectations. They obliterated them, turning AI hype into real, tangible profits. This isn't theoretical anymore. It's dollars and cents. After months of speculation, whispers, and even some outright bets that rivals were finally catching up, maybe even surpassing Google in the AI race, Google proved, in no uncertain terms, that it's not just holding the throne in the tech kingdom, it's actively building a virtually impenetrable fortress with AI as its very core, the foundation upon which everything else is built. The numbers don't lie, they scream dominance, but the real underlying story here isn't just about present success. It's about Google's incredibly aggressive and forward-thinking push deep into the future of technology. This isn't just some quarterly report to appease Wall Street investors. It's a clear statement about the future direction, the very infrastructure of the entire internet as we know it. For all those analysts and industry watchers who were openly wondering if Google's core search ad business was becoming vulnerable, susceptible to disruption from these new AI-powered challengers, the answer, resoundingly, is clear. Not even close. Google is not just surviving, it's thriving. So, what's Google's secret sauce? What's the magic ingredient? It's the seamless, almost invisible fusion of its already dominant ad empire with cutting-edge AI technology, making both components exponentially stronger than they were before. AI isn't just a new feature being bolted on, or a shiny new toy to play with anymore. It has become the very foundation, the bedrock, of absolutely everything that Google does, the underlying infrastructure that powers their entire ecosystem. From the ubiquitous search that billions rely on to the rapidly expanding cloud services. All those years of massive strategic investment in amassing data, attracting top tech talent, and building out immense computing power are now finally and spectacularly paying off in a big way. The underlying message here is crystal clear. The AI revolution will, without a doubt, be monetized on a grand scale. And right now, Google is strategically positioned to be the one collecting the tolls, raking in the profits. So why should you, the average person, really care about all of this? Because the strategic moves Google is making today in the present will inevitably shape and define your digital life tomorrow, impacting everything from how you access information to the very nature of your online experiences. This isn't just a minor upgrade or a slight shift in the market. This is undeniably just the very beginning of a brand new era in technology. The day the numbers dropped, you could feel the anticipation hanging in the air. When Google's numbers finally hit the street, Wall Street was stunned, absolutely floored by the sheer magnitude of the results. The initial reaction was disbelief, followed by a scramble to understand just how Google had managed to pull it off. Analysts expected a strong quarter. They knew Google was a powerhouse, but the reality far exceeded even the most optimistic projections. Google delivered a financial knockout, a resounding victory that left the competition reeling. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Revenues soared, climbing to heights previously unseen, showing the strength of Google's diverse business model and the brilliance of their strategic diversification. It was a testament to their ability to innovate and adapt. Every major division contributed. Each pillar of the Google empire played its part in this symphony of success. Search, the bedrock of Google's foundation, YouTube, the ever-expanding video giant, and cloud all outperformed, exceeding expectations and driving unprecedented growth. The core ad business fired on all cylinders, proving its resilience and adaptability in a rapidly changing digital landscape. Silencing critics worried about AI cannibalizing search, demonstrating that AI is not a threat, but an enhancer of Google's core capabilities. YouTube's ad revenue smashed forecasts, obliterating previous records and setting a new benchmark for online video advertising, proving its dominance in the attention economy and solidifying its position as the go-to platform for video content consumption. Google Cloud, once the underdog, fighting an uphill battle against established giants, surged in both revenue and profitability, finally turning the corner and demonstrating its potential to be a major player. Now a true contender in the cloud wars, ready to challenge the established leaders and carve out its own significant market share. This wasn't luck. This wasn't a fluke. It was flawless execution across the board, a testament to the dedication and skill of the entire Google team. Even in a tough economy, Amidst global uncertainty and recession fears, Google found growth everywhere, defying the odds and proving its ability to thrive in any environment. The company didn't just adapt to the AI era. They didn't just passively accept the changing landscape. It used it to supercharge existing revenue streams, leveraging AI to unlock new opportunities and drive unprecedented growth. These results are more than numbers. They're not just figures on a spreadsheet. They're proof of Google's strategic vision, a clear indication of the company's long-term goals and its commitment to innovation, and operational excellence, demonstrating their ability to execute their vision with precision and efficiency. The market responded instantly, recognizing the significance of these results and the underlying strength of the company, sending Google's stock soaring, reaching new heights, and rewarding investors who believed in the company's potential. The message to the tech world, loud and clear: Google is leading, not following, setting the pace for innovation and shaping the future of technology. This quarter is a financial flex, a display of raw power and financial muscle, and a warning to competitors. Google is not to be underestimated, and they are here to dominate. Google's machine is running at peak performance, a well-oiled engine of innovation and growth, firing on all cylinders and ready to conquer the future. Google isn't just celebrating, it's doubling down. The company announced a staggering $85 billion in capital expenditures for the year. That money is building the data centers, servers, and custom chips that power next-gen AI. Google's goal: AI supremacy, fueled by unmatched infrastructure. This investment creates a moat. Few can compete at this scale. By controlling everything from chips to software, Google drives down AI costs and boosts efficiency. The $85 billion spend signals a long-term vision: dominate AI no matter the price. It's a bold move, daring rivals to keep up. Google is betting big and betting on itself. On the earnings call, CEO Sundar Pichai had one message: AI is everywhere at Google. AI isn't a side project. It's the engine behind every product. Years of investment are now paying off, driving innovation and profits. Search is evolving fast, with generative AI powering smarter, more complex queries. AI is supercharging YouTube, helping creators and advertisers connect like never before. In cloud, Google is the go-to for companies building their own AI. Even other bets like self-driving cars are accelerating thanks to AI breakthroughs. Pichai's vision leveraged Google's data, reach, and infrastructure to build an insurmountable AI lead. The company's massive AI spending isn't just defense, it's a play for the next trillion in value. Google is being remade by AI right now. Let's break down the numbers. Q2 revenue hit $98.7 billion, a big jump, beating all predictions. Profits soared, showing Google can scale efficiently even while investing heavily in AI. Ads remain the cash cow. $75.2 billion in ad revenue, with search alone at $55.1 billion. AI integration is boosting engagement and monetization, not hurting it. YouTube delivered $12.3 billion in ad revenue, fueled by shorts and brand demand. Hardware and subscriptions like YouTube Premium and Google One are growing fast, diversifying income. Google Cloud posted $11.2 billion in revenue and rising profits, winning big enterprise deals. Each business unit is reinforcing the others, creating a powerful growth flywheel. The result? A multi-cylinder engine firing on all fronts. Google's business is more resilient and more profitable than ever. A big part of Google's success: AI overviews. This feature now tops many search results, giving direct, smart answers. Users are asking longer, more complex questions, treating Google like a true assistant. AI overviews keep users engaged and make it easier for advertisers to reach them. Google cleverly integrates shopping and commercial links right into these answers. Beyond search, AI mode powers tools in Gmail, Docs, and Chrome. Drafting emails, summarizing docs, even generating images. Users are paying for these upgrades, especially through Google One. These products are proof that Google's AI investments are working. Smarter products mean loyal users and new revenue streams. To see how far Google's come, compare this quarter to last year. In Q2 2024, Google faced doubts. Was it falling behind in AI? Product rollouts were early, and the financial impact was unclear. Fast forward, Q2 2025 shows accelerated growth everywhere. Cloud revenue and profits have soared, turning from a costly bet to a major profit driver. Ad revenue is up, even with AI overviews. Fears of cannibalization were overblown. YouTube's growth has rebounded, now a core engine for the company. The $85 billion capex dwarfs last year's spend, shifting from defense to offense. Leadership is more confident, backed by real results. The difference? Last year was about promises. This year is about delivery. Google isn't just catching up, it's pulling ahead. The future is now. These results are more than a financial win. They reshape the tech landscape. Google's AI strategy is validated, giving it the firepower to keep outspending and out-innovating rivals. For users, expect smarter search, better email, and more capable digital assistants. But with more power comes more influence, raising questions about privacy and bias. For competitors, the pressure is on. Google has shown how to monetize AI at scale. Smaller players will struggle to keep up with Google's resources and reach. This quarter marks a turning point. AI is now a proven engine for business growth. The industry must adapt or fall behind. Google is setting the pace and raising the stakes. The AI era is here, and Google is in the driver's seat. As we peer into the crystal ball, Google's future is inextricably linked to the advancement and integration of AI. It's not just a component of their strategy, it's the very foundation upon which they are building their next chapter. The recent Q2 results, showcasing impressive growth and the staggering $85 billion investment in AI infrastructure, research, and development, are not isolated events, but rather just the starting blocks for a much larger, more ambitious plan. This is a long-term commitment, a marathon, not a sprint. In the near future, expect to see AI woven into the very fabric of every Google product, from the smallest app to the largest platform. There will be no distinction between AI-powered and regular, just a seamless, smarter experience across everything they offer. For everyday users, this translates to tools that anticipate your needs and act more like proactive personal assistants, learning your preferences and adapting to your workflow. This transformation will be evident from the moment you conduct a search, to the way you manage your daily tasks and boost your productivity. And for businesses, it means democratized access to world-class AI infrastructure, empowering them to innovate and compete on a global scale. Google's overarching goal is clear: to make its technology so deeply integrated and useful that it becomes indispensable in both our daily personal lives and professional work environments. However, this level of ambition inevitably brings increased scrutiny. Regulators around the globe will be watching closely, ensuring fair practices and responsible innovation. And as AI becomes more powerful, ethical questions surrounding its use and impact on society will only continue to grow. The way Google navigates and proactively addresses these complex challenges will ultimately shape its long-term legacy and define its role in the AI-driven world. This past quarter wasn't just another financial win. It offered a compelling glimpse into the ambitious future that Google is actively building brick by digital brick. By strategically going all in on AI, doubling down on its potential, Google is essentially architecting the very foundations of the next digital era, setting the stage for a new wave of innovation. The strategic investments made today, the resources allocated to AI research, will ultimately define and shape the user experiences of tomorrow, impacting how we interact with technology and the world around us. Google is undeniably racing ahead in the AI revolution, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And as they accelerate, the rest of the world is scrambling to keep up, adapt, and understand the implications of this rapidly evolving landscape.